Hello everybody and welcome in Unit Operation course. Today we will see the new section about distillation and the first part of methods of distillation. In this part, we will know the definition of distillation and simple distillation, flash distillation, and fractional distillation. We start by the definition of the distillation. Distillation is a unit operation in which the constituents of liquid mixture are separated using thermal energy. The difference in vapor pressure of different constituents at the same temperature is responsible for such as separation. In distillation, the phases involved are liquid and vapor, and mass is transferred from both the phases to one another by vaporization from the liquid phase and by condensation from the vapor phase. The basic requirement for separation of component by distillation is that the composition of the vapor be different from the composition of the liquid with which it is in equilibrium. If the vapor composition is the same as the liquid composition, distillation technique will not affect separation. Distillation is commonly used in chemical and petroleum industries as a means of separating the liquid mixture into its component parts. Let's understand now the simple distillation. In this distillation technique, a known quantity of a liquid mixture is charged into steel. The jacket is provided for heating the liquid mass in the steel with the help of a heating medium, such as steam. The charge is boiled slowly. The vapor formed is withdrawn and fed to a condenser where it is liquefied and collected in a receiver as a distillate. In the early stage of distillation, the vapor, so the distillate, leaving the steel is rich in the more volatile component, and as the distillation proceeds, the liquid in the steel becomes lean with respect to the more volatile component. The composition of the less volatile component thereby increases, and hence the boiling point increases. The product, the distillate, from such units can be collected in several receivers called CAT. The distillation is continued till the boiling point of the liquid reach a predetermined value and the content of the steel is finally removed as a residual liquid containing majority of the less volatile components. Go now to understand the flash distillation or as we called also equilibrium distillation. This technique is normally carried out in a continuous manner. In this method, a liquid mixture is partially vaporized. The vapor and liquid are allowed to attain equilibrium by providing a sufficient contact time and finally withdrawn separately. Feed is heated in a tubular heat exchanger. The hot liquid mixture is then fed to a separator via a pressure reducing valve whereby pressure is reduced and the vapor is formed at the expense of liquid adiabatically. The liquid is withdrawn from the bottom of the separator and the equilibrium vapor leaves the separator from the top which is then liquefied in a condenser. Flash distillation is commonly used in petroleum industry, handling multi-component system in the pipe steel. Like example for the application of this technique, alkylation, steam cracking, and fluid catalytic cracking. The last method is fractional distillation, or simply we call fractionation. With this technique, it is possible to separate the liquid mixture into its components in almost pure form, and due to this distillation is the most important of all the mass transfer operation. Example for the application of this technique, production of absolute alcohol from 95% ethanol using benzene, and the separation of petroleum crude into gasoline, kerosene, fuel, oil, etc. I hope that this subsection was clear, and see you next time to understand more about mass balance for the three methods of distillation. See you!